What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left, I am playing Alphamon, and on the right, we have Emilio, and he is playing Hunters. So he's gonna go ahead, drop the level 4. Digimon does get him the memory setter, and unfortunately, that's pretty good because see the cool boy here should have choked him at 1. I do get both right there with the proto form. Right now, I'm running proto form as a 2 of. Yeah, I think it's a really good card. It just helps with the cheap evos. He's gonna swing with the pencil. Pencil gets deleted, gets to draw a card. And I'm already down to 3 security. I do have a stack in the back, so I think I am forced to promote here. Next turn, he's gonna play the Digimon, I believe, for 2 only, and draw a card. So I'm gonna promote. I do have the deck, so I'll gain a memory, draw a card, pitch the Digimon, and then proto form here, go into Grademon for only 2. The Dorumon will gain me a memory, and the Dorimon draws a card. Grademon effect, reveal top 3. Most likely put the 1 of under. Yep. That was really cheap, right? That was like 1 cost evil technically. With the Dorumon, with the proto form, going into level 5 was only 1 cost. The Grademon here is for just like these small searchers, these small bodies, right? Like once the inheritable, that Alphamon, like if it has Alphamon and name, end of attack, you get to delete something with a play cost of 5 or less. So he can technically delete level 5 aces. And I just really love this as a tech. Usually you want to go into Dorograde because Dorograde, the inheritable, is just so good. But tucking Grademon in via some sort of effect is really nice. Plus the searching is not bad. You see I do Death X here, and yeah, I played Death X because in testing, I realized this deck just loses to wide boards. Your opponent will just go super wide with against Alphamon. So he's going to play the Psychmon, Digicross, get something back, go into the level 4. Tuck under is going to be free. Emilio here only has 2 cards in his hand. With the Hunters, yeah, you have to swing with the inheritables and draw a bunch of cards. And until he does that, he's not going to replenish his hand. So he's going to go ahead. He gets to, I think, does he have enough to delete the Grademon? Yeah, so I'm going to add the 1 of Dorograde back to hand and then put Proto Form at the top of the deck. So he's going to draw a lot of cards here. Swing for, I believe, 2 checks. And hits an Alphamon second check. He does not have enough DP, so he will get deleted. And he was just asking me for Death X Mon what it does. I'm like, yeah, bro, you can't play anything. It's going to get deleted. Lowest play cost. So I think his best move here is Tamer and Pass. Am I going to lie and say that Death X is not keeping me in this game right now? No, hell no. Obviously, Death X Mon is like, what, $80 for a reason? He's definitely helping me win this game 1 right now. So I'm going to swing with the Death X. Now, do I have enough? Do I have a Digimon? Yeah, this game, obviously, I can't avoid not having a Tamer. Next game, I will. Hopefully play around that. Get the Oriyumon. The Oriyumon right now is a 2 of in the deck because I made space for the Proto Form. In hindsight, like I said, I think the Proto Form is really good in the deck, but Oriyumon is still pretty good, especially against purple decks because it's immune to deletion effects if you tuck something under for a whole 2 turns. And that does carry over to Oryukin because it's the same Digimon. So versus purple decks, Oriyumon's very invaluable. It's probably the best card in the deck against purple decks for ensuring victory. He's going to go into Arrestor here. Tuck 2 sources, so it'll only be for 2 costs, and he's going to most likely tuck Dorumon under the cool boy. I think Emilio here was thinking that he could tuck the Death X Mon under, and that's why he made the play. But I reminded him, he's like, no. You only have 3 color tamers. To hit the 7, you would need the, what's it called? The other tamer they play? The Watchmaker. So he can't swing in security, he doesn't have rush. We actually stopped the match here for a ruling because I'm like, wait, the dude doesn't have rush. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have rush. He just played that Digimon. So we called the judge over. And I don't know, bro. I left it up to the judge. The judge said it does not have rush, so it would not swing, even though Arrestor can swing at the end of turn because it has 4 or more materials. But it would make sense, right? You would need the level 4, I think, in order for that play to work. So Dorumon goes back to the top of the deck. And then end of turn, Death Exmon will delete lowest play cost. So I'll promote. Do I have the decks? Yeah, of course I have the decks. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to be greedy here. I'm playing the Cool Boy first. Cool Boy effect, get the Doro Gray. Go into decks. Gain 2 memory, trash, or you gain another memory. I'm afraid of hitting a Quartzmon in security. That's why I don't want to swing with the decks, the Death Exmon just yet. So here, the effect, get the Alphamon. So I get both. Doro Gray under, Alphamon to hand draw a card off the Dorimon. And that will let me go into Alphamon. Right? I'm assuming that's the next play. Yeah, Proto Form. Tuck it under, go into Alpha for 3 cost, and then play Oryumon or put it under the sources. And Doro Gray end of turn effect. Will I activate it? Yeah, I'm going in for the kill right. Next turn, I have the Oryumon under, so I can go into Oryuki. So he's gonna scoop it up, and we're gonna go to game 2. We saw in his hand that he had nothing to come back, so he just decided to scoop it up. We're gonna go to game 2 here, and he's gonna go first, of course. He wants to rush me down. He's gonna hard play the the Shoutmon King version, and then the Taiki in the back. Darugamon in the back, Dorumon in the front. He's gonna draw for turn. I'm going to try my hardest not to play Tamers this game too. And again, that kind of minimizes the aggression because he'll have to go into the Omni Shoutmon instead if he plays multiple copies. He only has 3 cards. Again, early game, Hunters really needs to watch the resources. He's going to swing a security, draw a card. Hits a Death X, which is good because he knows it's not in security. I mean, not in my hand or in my deck. I do play it as a 2 of. The other thing I was thinking about was the Darugamon you see in the back. That's a blocker. I only play it as a 2 of, and I play the new one as a 4 of. But I kind of want to switch the ratios around to 4 blockers and only 2 of the 4 drops, because sometimes the blocker does come up. Sometimes you just want to hard play the blocker, like you have no security left, or you only have 1 blocker and you need a second blocker, and it does come up. So I am thinking about making that swap to the 4 of the blocker. Here, Doro Greymon cannot be deleted by card effects, so no Tamer. If he goes into Ami Shout, it'll be protected. Most likely have the Alphamon in my hand from BT15 to also mitigate that potential play. Like damage from that potential play. So he's going to go into Tuarmon, which is actually pretty good. He will get to de-digivolve my level 5. I do not have protection from that. It'll be free, or actually for 1. So de-digivolve by 1. And he thought he was going to de-digivolve me more than once. I'm like, nah, bro, it's 1. If you have 2 or more sources in the stack, then you can de-digivolve a level 6. I know because I used to play Tuarmon and Commandramon, because I thought the de-digivolve was insane. Again, swinging with the Digimon that they all get deleted. He gets to save 1. And then he's gonna hard play the Dracmon put the 2 Tamers back under, and he gets to draw 2. Dorumon in the back from BT15. I do like the Dorumon. I used to play Ryutamon instead of the Dorumon from BT13. But the dude comes in clutch, man. The extra 1 KDP, sometimes you really need it. And it's nice having the extra all turns 1 KDP buff. So here going to decks. Going to Doro Gray effect, reveal top 3. Put another Doro Gray under, gain a memory, draw a card. And which Alphamon do I have in my hand? Yeah, I'm debating because I see the Greymon, but I also see the Doro Greymon. I'm going to go into Alphamon here. Alphamon effect, put the Doro Gray under, and then Doro Greymon effect from BT13. I have 2 of them. When you have multiple, it's really nice, but you don't want to deplete your hand too much. So I'm just thinking whether I want to activate the effect. I'm actually going to choose not to. He could go to 3 with the Uamano. Okay, overflowing power, so he gets to Digivolve right into a Digimon from the Tamers. So Digivolve for 2, draw for Evo. No Shoutmon effect. No. Goes into Omni Shout. He's going to make it for 1 cost. Put 2 under. And then go into Quartzmon. I'm like, oh, bro. Yeah, I don't play removal like that in the deck, but he has to hope that I don't have the Oryukin, right? Because the Oryukin would just like body Quartzmon. Yeah, just going to Oryukin. I do have it, so for the full 7 cost, because I don't have the Oryumon under, but I don't think that's a bad trade. Because he loses his stack, he loses all those materials. Choke him to 1 with the Darugamon in the back. And then end of turn, I'll put the Greymon, gain a memory off the Dorumon. Yeah, I forgot about that. And then I'll just pass him over 3. But I think I remember the Alphamon or Yukin's end of turn effect. And yeah, bro, I was tweaking. So I'm going to put back the 2 level 4s, choke him at 1. Yeah, because sometimes you forget. And then you activate the end of a turn effect for the Doro Gray, and then you remember you have Dorumon under there, so you gain a memory, and you accidentally go back to 0. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do now? Right? And I didn't want to play a Tamer, because usually what I would do is play a Tamer and then use the effect to gain the memory back at the end of the turn. Draws for Evo, plays out the Tagiru for free, swings his security, draws 2 cards, hits Alphamon again. Dude, that Alphamon has been clutch in security. Oh, the clock, he has Clockmon. Never mind, he has jamming. Okay, go into Arrestor, but nothing happens. He'll just attack end of turn. Did he draw for Evo there? The Tamer finally comes out of security. Then I'll draw for turn, unsuspend. I do have the Cool Boy now. Do I have another dex? I feel like I always have the dex. You may have noticed oh, I actually don't have the dex. Now I have the dex. So Alphamon, Doro Gray first, put Oryumon under. Gain a memory, draw a card. Go back to 0. Yeah, you guys may have noticed, but I'm not playing Dex Doro Greymon because I made room for the Greymons. I do think the Greymon was the correct choice for this meta because, yeah, if you Digivolve, you could delete a level 4 or lower, but you need Doro Greymon in the sources to trigger that effect in Alphamon. So the Greymon is just way better because Greymon is not once per turn, it deletes small bodies, so like I always lose to like Terriermon, the Terriermon deck, so nah bro, like Greymon is like swing, pop a Terriermon, swing, pop a Lopmon, unsuspend, So here I'm going to put back 5 materials, go back to 3, just reordering it. Usually I put Darugamon, then Dex Darugamon in the stack right under so I can draw them again. And then everything else is kind of like up to you what you want to put there. Grademon here, I'm actually going to choose to put the X Antibody Protoform. The other good thing about Grademon is that Grademon can't put X Antibody under, and Doro Greymon from BT15 can actually cannot. It has to be a Digimon card that it puts under. Unless I'm wrong, like I have to reread that, but either it's the inheritable Doro Greymon or the actual when Digivolving effect, but Doro Greymon cannot put the option card in the stack, which is really weird. That you would think it would be any card with X Antibody in the stack. But that was the match, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Let's see, next match is Alphamon versus Grace Nova. So that'll be our round 2 match. But if you guys are fans of Alphamon, bro, like let me know in the comment section down below. Like I faced blue last week, you guys saw me playing, damn, what was I playing? I already forgot. War Greymon. Like it was War Greymon versus Alphamon, and for some reason just him playing Alphamon, like I wanted to play Alphamon before the new format started. And then, you know, next format's gonna be Doragoromon. So just preparing myself for that. But yeah, I really liked Alphamon. I liked the few texts that I put in the deck. So let me know what you think about the deck so far in the comment section down below. But again, let me say it again because I want you guys to like the video. I love when you guys subscribe and when you comment. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.